I was having a debate with one of my homies, man. Ludacris. People, man, I seen some the other day, man, of like the albums that Ludacris had put out, and a lot of people don't realize the work that he had put in before in the albums that he was selling at that time. Like, he was really, really selling a lot of albums at that time, as well as, man, like, he's a lyricist. He was giving the singles. He was doing the R&B records. It's like nothing that he did not give. The question that me and him had was that if Luda was not, you know what I'm saying, like an actor, or if he did not start, or if he did not put as much energy into his acting career, would Ludacris be at least a top 10 rap artist of all time?
Easily, bro. Easy. There's no question to it, bro. Like, when you go through his body of work that he had compared to when he started, because really, to be honest with you, he stopped rapping, I want to say around like that Fast and Furious time. You know, when Fast and Furious dropped and that was real big on the market, that's when he had really like stopped rapping, you know what I'm saying, as far as like putting, because it's like 6th, 7th album, that's when he was kind of fading off. But if he would have just stuck with rapping, bro, Ludacris, maybe top 5. I'll go even far as 5.
No, I believe that he would have definitely been in the, you know, I'm going to say this. I was never a big Ludacris fan like that, but I always had no choice but to respect what Ludacris give to the game. Like, I couldn't do nothing but respect it, because like Ludacris' first album, very heavy on that, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like in my 8th grade, 9th grade year of high school, 8th grade, 9th grade, whatever it was at that time. So it wasn't, you know, this is the rollout album. This is the What's Your Fantasy? You know what I'm saying? Fat Rabbit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was on there and shit at the end. But it ain't, like I said, every album, as I went back and listened, like every album that he dropped damn near was dope, except that Ludaversal to me.
And a lot of things with the more and more, like you say, his earlier first 2-3 albums was out the park. But as he got into those 4th, 5th, 6th albums, bro, you seen his maturity. You know what I'm saying? You seen when he cut his hair. And
yeah, I didn't like that though.
You know
That's what I'm saying. I didn't like all that shit though. But what I'm saying is that like it's an argument that can be made, and I want y'all to go back and listen, because dude really did not miss on the first 5 albums. You know, I don't know if y'all know how hard that is to drop 5 albums and all the mugs that like they producing big singles. Yeah. They producing big album cuts on that. Got diss records on that. Yeah. Like he had like, y'all go back and look at Ludacris' album and compare them to, like, just gonna keep it real, compare it to a Tip.
Yeah, man.
Tip got a nice album collection like that, but every album he had his times where like he didn't do it consecutively. He definitely didn't do that.
Nah.
But his first album ain't stronger than Luda album.
No.
You know what I'm saying? His second
and
album, Trap Music.
I love the first album too, though. That's like one of my favorite albums.
That's what I'm saying. The second album could be, you know what I'm saying, debatable if you like trap music, or if you like, I think his second album was Chicken and Beer, maybe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's debatable right there, man, because like he got so many hits on that mug. It's like, damn, how can you like go back and forth? And I'm not even want to put T.I. in that trick bag. I'm saying, like, you go look at 50 Cent first 5 albums. Does he have 5 dope albums?
It might fall off after about 3.
That's what I'm saying. You can go look at anybody, bro, man. Jay-Z might be the exception. You know what I'm saying? Even Eminem. Eminem ain't got 5 consecutive. To me, in my opinion,
he got close now.
In my opinion,
fire right now.
In my opinion, he got like 3 or 4. But I'm just saying, like it's not an artist out there, bro, that has them projects. I think it get lost. I think it get lost because my man is not active. He's not rapping.
Yeah, I think a lot. And then, that's what happens with Luda, though, because I feel like it was a time where T.I. was, like, pressing that King stuff, and it's like Luda just went away, like, man. And then, his personality. He had a bigger-than-life personality.
Yeah, he had a big personality, but he just went to the acting, and the gangster rap came in heavy. Again. Yeah.
But still, though, that's not the big, because he had his own lane, bro.
He had his
own lane of music. Nobody during his time frame that you could even say, hey, that nigga, he rap like Luda. No. Now you can kind of hear a couple people with the Luda flow, but no, bro. He's one of a kind, bro.
He's one of a kind. You can't make another Luda, man. But he got lost in the shuffle, man. It's like, how can you get lost in the shuffle when your first album sold 3 million? Your first album sold 3 million. Your second album do another 3-4 million. Third album do like 2 million. Fourth album do like a 2 million or whatever, $1 million or something. Fifth album do like probably like close, at least go gold. Like, these niggas is not selling these type of albums, nor is they producing this type of, I'm like...
But then again, they also are not getting that what you call money, too, though. They're not getting that money, that movie money that he got.
Bruh, I'm about to go through these.
But be honest, bro. Have a rapper of his era got that type of movie money? Because when he got that Fast and Furious, I think he might have got like 10, 15 M's. So
no, I ain't saying I would. I ain't saying I would continue to rap.
Because he been in like about 4 or 5 Fast and Furious movies.
I ain't saying I would continue to rap, but I wouldn't have stopped rapping at that time. I ain't saying I would continue rapping at that time, but I wouldn't have stopped rapping at all. But Ludacris' first album, Back for the First Time. That's the first album. Word of Mouth is the second album. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Third album is Chicken and Beer. Fourth album is Red Light District. Fifth album is Release Therapy. That's the one that had the joint with
That's the one where he cut his hair and stuff.
He cut his hair. That's the first album he cut his hair. Then the fifth album is Theater of the Mind.
I like that album too.
I like that album as well.
That's 6.
The sixth album, no, that's 5. The sixth album would be Ludiversal. I ain't really Joe with that one like that.
Bro. You ain't like,
but if you want to count the Battle of the Sexes album with him and Shonda that had Getting Some Head and all that on there. Like, and then the DTP albums.
Damn, I forgot all about that. Yeah. Damn,
he had George and
Shauna.
Like, man.
2 Chainz on the team. Fate, Lil Fate.
Y'all jump in the chat right now. Y'all let me know, is Luda top 5? You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, he ain't top 5 because he didn't extend his career like people would have liked.
Is he top 5 in the South? He rap better than a lot of these niggas in the South.
No. You say in the South now. That's different. We gotta put him top 5. We got to.
You got to. And I'm just thinking
and
about
that's
this.
over Gucci Man.
I'm making this argument right now, and I'm not the biggest Ludacris fan. Like, I'm not riding around in my car. Back then, or even now, just like playing heavy Ludacris. I had the album, but I wasn't playing heavy. But I gotta step back and listen, like look back and just like, yo, I listen to the album and like, yo, this shit is dope. Like, I remember this album.
Not a run, bro.
Second album, this is dope. It's very rare you get that. Third album, but bro, the second album is the flop right there usually.
And really, the first album was the second album because the Incognito was a redo with new song. They redid that and just put new song on it. So really, to be honest with you, he redid his first album and threw like 5, 6 more joints on it.
If y'all in the chat right now, man, drop flowers in there for my man Ludacris right now.
Yes, sir.
Drop them in there, man.
Luda.
But